Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day in South Africa and I am so excited to get outside. I'm still in my pajamas, but that doesn't matter. I wanted to bring you along. Let's go. We are all ready to head out into the garden now. Let's go. This morning is a beautiful day off and there's nothing better than getting into the garden first thing in the morning after a cup of coffee and finally making progress on something that's been on my mind all week. First, I'm going to weed whack the embankment just so that the area that I'm walking down is clear and smooth. I've already finished my first garden bed and honestly I'm so happy with how it turned out. But today I still have two much larger beds to tackle. These beds sit right on the edge of a wild conservancy area, so the weeds and wild brush grow back unbelievably fast. So I got straight to work. After a quick break, which somehow always feels way too short, I got straight back into it, removing old fencing, old debris, and any other larger objects that were in the way. I'll probably reuse some of this fencing again one day, so I tried to keep anything useful aside. My main goal today was to clear out the larger weeds and old debris so I could start rebuilding the beds properly. I originally wanted to leave some of these lettuce plants because they had already gone to seed, but most of them had snapped over already, so it was time to clear them out. Then, while cleaning up, I came across something really exciting, a black-headed centipede-eating snake. They're mildly venomous and can cause swelling for a day or two, but they mainly feed on centipedes, which I found fascinating. For these beds, I wanted to experiment with more of a no-dig method by layering cardboard, newspaper, and leftover weeds to slowly create healthier soil over time. So first, I laid cardboard down along the pathways underneath to help suppress weeds, and honestly, this worked far better than I expected. This entire bed actually came together much faster than I thought it would, which made me unbelievably happy because garden work like this can become pretty backbreaking, especially for someone as small as me. After placing the cardboard neatly on top of the soil, I added the rocks just to keep everything in place. And then I started with the third bed, but this cardboard still had plastic on, which won't decompose and won't really serve any purpose. So I removed that and started my cardboard layering. This bed had quite a few old leaves and sticks at the bottom. So I'm experimenting to see how well the cardboard suppresses the weeds by making sure there aren't any gaps. And of course, I don't know how many times I've done this by now, but a quick look up at the sky and a little bit of a break. Then just to water everything in and make sure everything settles. I think this could be another very satisfying moment to see how everything shapes, how everything comes to life. You can really see your work for what it is, and now it is another satisfying job, just making sure everything is in position for the soil. This is some garden soil that I got from the compost heap, which can be very helpful just to add extra depth and layers in the soil just before I add the compost. Then I got started with the second bed and also added some of my home soil right in the middle. I think I'm going to make this one big bed instead of making two paths, one in the middle and one on the side. At this point, I was getting so excited because I couldn't believe how well everything was coming together. Usually projects like this take me much longer, but I really think all the preparation from the previous seasons helps set you up for the next one. Unfortunately, I only had about half a bag of compost left, but honestly, that's completely okay for now. I mostly just wanted the whole lasagna style garden bed system to begin settling into place. There's still a lot to come, and hopefully the dussies and vervet monkeys will behave themselves. But I genuinely can't wait to see how this garden begins to spring to life over the next few weeks. Thank you for spending this day in the garden with me. Until next time.